Hi, I'm Rich from Inside Big Data. We're here at New York City at the Structured Data Conference. I'm here with Dirk Bartels from Versant. Dirk, you're the VP of Marketing, are you not?
Yes, I am. Among a couple other functions I have for the company, I also run strategy, so I have also a VP strategy title. I also have a VP of product management title. So I do different things at different times during the day.
So this is not your first Structure conference, and we were talking before we turned the machine on. What do you think's changed? Now we're doing this, and it seems like big data is all the buzz.
Yeah, I went to the first Structure conference, I think 2 or 3 years ago in San Francisco, and it was much smaller. I think there were like 200, 250 attendees. It was only a day, and it was less commercialized. It was really like the panels were extremely in depth. There were the VP of, the CTO of Facebook was there, the CTO of Yahoo was there, and it was very much down to the details of how people were using the newest infrastructure, the newest technologies like big data. It wasn't even called big data at the time. It was just said, well, we failed with relation systems, we had to do something different, so we invented our own stuff. And so what has changed is more commercialized. You see a lot of the big companies, the big names here. Obviously, EMC has acquired Greenplum. All the other, analytical databases have been acquired by big players, and it becomes more marketing focused, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, let's talk about that because, Versant is in the business of selling to this market. What do you offer to the big data market, as we're calling it?
What's interesting about the big data market, there's not just like one market. It's a wide variety of things. As some of the analysts are saying, it's about the volume of data, the variety of data, and the velocity of data, and then how do you create value out of it? Those 4 V's that IDC has coined. And there are just lots of opportunities for different types of technologies. There's not like one technology that solves all the problems in the world for big data. Hadoop is the big elephant in the room. Obviously, they do certain things for lots of unstructured data. This conference creates more clarity around Hadoop. That Hadoop is part of the ecosystem, but not everything that you need. And I think there are lots of different data store technologies, often called NoSQL, that are part of this, and we are part of that group, so to speak.
So, do the customers here or the prospects, are they familiar with Versant? What are you running into?
I think they're probably not very familiar with Versant. We are around for more than 20 years. We actually have solved big data problems with our customers for the last 10 years when it wasn't called NoSQL, when it wasn't called big data. So it's kind of refreshing to see that the market is coming to us. We always had a technology that was scaling very well, that was dealing with lots of data variety, lots of data volume, distributes very well. So we feel very comfortable in this particular market space.
So could you characterize the kind of customer or the kind of problem they're trying to solve that is a sweet spot for what Versant brings to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. I think what you hear today at the conference are that there are different types of data problems. Some are what they call unstructured data, often text, video, stuff like that. Then they talk about semi-structured data, which is more document-oriented, like an email and stuff like that. And then they talk about structured data, and they really put it into different buckets and feel and behaving like they have nothing to do with each other. Where Versant comes into play is that we have a technology, it's an object database system that essentially allows you to do all these things within one operational data store, so we can combine different data varieties into a single solution, which tends to be more on the complexity side. It's not all about size, it's really more about the richness of your data, the richness of your model. And to give you some examples on customers that are using our system, we are being used in lots of network management systems, not just for telecommunication, but also transportation, electrical grids, those types of things. We are being used for fraud detection in telecom and medical care, Medicare. So fairly complex systems where machine learning is very important, where you get lots of information from your network, from your physical stuff through sensors, and you have to quickly, in real time, analyze it and provide decision support.
So we were talking earlier, and it seems like big data, even though you're kind of the older guard here, is kind of a frontier where a lot of this, $50 billion market in 5 years is up for grabs. It might not necessarily just go to the tier ones. Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. I think the tier ones, obviously, I think they do well where they have already account control. They go into their into the existing customer base, and they're trying to progress there and offer them very expensive solutions. I think where the younger companies or the smaller companies have really an opportunity is to combine big data with cloud computing, allow a very, very quick on-ramp into providing solutions for significantly less money, really.